Namaste, guys. Welcome to my channel. Right, guys, it's pissing down. It is, seriously. I thought I'm coming on there because I love the rain, and you can probably hear it behind my music. Listen, it is so raining. It's been raining continuously. So, anyway, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Hope my camera's not crooked. If it is, you'll have to just like make your TV a bit more like that. Yeah, if you haven't been here before, I'm Little Miss Virgo. I make my own cards and I do messages from my angels and your angels. And also, I do give advice and I do tell you about myself just because if it helps you out. Well, I'm hoping it helps you out. And I'm just here to wake you up. That's it, to the world. So, I won't get into it because I do long introduction. What's that in there? What's that in my card? Oh, it's a leaf. Leaf it out. Right, I have had a shuffle, but I'm going to shuffle them while I'm on camera, right, guys? Angels and Ancestors. I'm going to take that. Can we have some cards for the collective, please? Some nice positive ones, if you can. Oh, they're the same. Guys, if the cards come out the same, right, it's because there's the same people watching, okay? And the energy, I'm feeling your energy a lot more. So, the cards will be the same. Like with tarot, you think, oh, they're saying the same thing. Yeah, they are, because the energy is the same. And these little dickheads, yeah, the karmics, won't, yeah, they're the same cards, won't get out of your energy. So, that's, oh no. Guys, stick with me, yeah, 'cause it might change. And I might have some funny jokes for you, so don't switch off yet. You never know. I do think I'm a comedian. I don't know how you're feeling today, guys. I hope you're well. Like I said, it's raining in the UK, and I always believe that it's angels' tears, because of your tears, and they come and wash away all this shit. And I do know that karma is here, because it is, because I've been told by my angels before I come on. And these karmics, I'll get that in a minute, are feeling it. And they're all a little bit running scared, I think, at the minute. Thank you, angels. So I just listened for downloads. If I stutter, I've not had a good day. I'm not going to lie, because I do tell you what day I've had, so I don't know what you're like. Hold on, guys. I don't know if it's doing YouTube, which is a good thing, but I think when I'm talking about myself, it's set off my trauma. Because I was supposed to have my friend in today to decorate, and I'm not good with people in my house because of obviously me being manipulated by my ex. And I had a meltdown and I couldn't let him in. And I was crying like a baby, going mad. I do tell you my story, this is laid out there, yeah? So if you're feeling like that and you felt anxious today and like a bit traumatic and that, don't worry about it, alright? It happens, it's life. It might be the energy from your exes because they're really pulling on your energy at the minute. So it might not be you, but if you sit back and think to yourself, is it me or is it them? You'll know. Right, here we go. I'm going to stick with these ones, guys. Yeah, my head's itching. My head always itches, guys, if you haven't been here before. But I'm not going to, I don't turn them over. I leave them exactly as they fall. Here we go, burping. Oh, right. Here we go. Right, here we go. Thought that was better than you. Oh, better and brighter. I don't know about the brighter bit. Oh, mate, these people are delusional. I'm so sick of this energy, as much as you are, honestly. But honestly, this is it. This is what it is. Yeah, thought that was better and brighter. These people actually did. They went around just mimicking you. And just, yeah, basically wanting to be you. Like them people that nick your skin, innit? What's that film when, yeah, he takes that... Oh, I can't remember. They nick them people's skin, don't they, and wear the female skin. Oh, where have I got that from? Bloke, is it Hannibal Lecter? I think it is, isn't it? Sorry, guys. I don't know where that's come from. Might resonate with one of you. Strong women don't have attitude. No, we have standards. And that goes for guys as well, yeah? You do have standards. Don't have an attitude. People do think because you walk around, like, confident and carry yourself well that you got an attitude. Well, that's because that's what they would be like if they had confidence, but they haven't got confidence because most of them are cowards and don't even know who they are. But beautiful things start with a beautiful mindset. And it is better to get up with a beautiful mindset. Even if you feel negative, like try and just, instead of rushing around trying to run away from it, because that's what I used to do, just sort of sit there and just think of nice things. And I'll tell you what I do in the morning. I've been doing it quite naturally now. A lot of things you do, you got to learn. And the best thing to do in the morning when you wake up is don't jump straight out of bed. That is the worst thing to do. I used to always like open my eyes, out, that's it, out. And then I'm like, oh, a bit lost and I'm doing it, coffee. Right, I don't do that now. If I wake up, when you first do it, you think, I'm just going to step out. And then you think, no, get back in. It's like being a kid. Someone going, get back in bed. Just lay there, right? And relax and wake up, okay? Even if you're dying for a coffee, just wake up. Start thinking, like, how do I feel today? Like, do I feel nice? Or if you feel a bit like anxious, go, no, I'm not too anxious. Don't start worrying. Just start thinking about nice things and beautiful things and nice memories, and put yourself in that mindset. It does take a while to get used to it if you're not, but it does work. It honestly does. Or some of you are doing that now. Yeah, these people are damaged beyond repair. And do you know what? I'm getting off this tonight. I feel like you're damaged a lot as well. Not beyond repair, but I feel like these people or this person left you quite damaged, like as in just trauma and like whatever post-traumatic stress and loss of confidence. I just heard. Yeah, I believe they left you feeling quite damaged. But don't worry, because you're not beyond repair, because that's why you're here. And if you've been guided here, you're here for a reason. So, anyone who feels like they're beyond repair, trust me, I've been broken so many times and put myself back together. I'm not one of them old vases that you keep breaking and you don't tell your mum about. And you keep sticking it back together and suddenly, like, just, you know it's broken. But there's nothing wrong with being broken. Honestly, it's not. It makes you who you are, alright? And these people are damaged beyond repair because they don't want to change and they like living the lives they live, but you don't, alright? So yeah, you'll be alright. Even if you do feel damaged, you're beautifully damaged, alright? And listen, if no one's told you today I love you, and I do, and you do matter to me, change your passwords, guys, and security. Or maybe you had to do this before. If you haven't, just do it anyway. I had to because I got hacked on my Facebook. I even messaged the person that hacked me because he messaged me. He's a div. But these people are plonkers, aren't they? They're not even clever at what they do. But they think they are, just heard. Honestly, change your passwords. Or probably you had to and you had to put up with this crap. But yeah, just in case, it resonates different with people. Yeah, different people. Oh, I've got a really bad backache today. Right, your timing is your timing. And just trust that, alright? No one else knows how long your journey is. Not even you. I just heard you don't. You like have an awakening, but when you're healing, you heal forever. You're always healing. You always like learn new things and change. But just remember, yeah, your timing is your timing. Just trust that. I just got in my head, yeah, don't let people come back and try and like take you off track, because because I think people before like got you off track where you sort of come out of sync, if you know what I mean, like out of lane a little bit. Yeah, I'm feeling that on that card. Yeah, don't let people get you out of like what you're already planning to do and you know what you're doing, okay? Just, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'm getting a bit, I don't like the feeling on that card. Start rebuilding your life now, okay? And listen, even if you feel like you got so far to go, don't worry. One step in front of the other, okay? Listen, I'm always doing this. And you just literally have to start rebuilding somewhere. You got to start somewhere, yeah? And the best place is from the bottom. And just work your way up, innit? I was thinking about this earlier, yeah, like how far I've come. And every time I've done something, I've always had people get in my way or try and stop me. But it don't matter how many times you fall down, right? Even if you're on your knees, right? Even if you're flat on the floor, you can still get on your knees. And even if you're on your knees, you can still get up and get on your feet, yeah? And when you're on your feet, you're up. So then what you're going to do now? You're up. Yeah, there's no ever, right, no way ever you cannot get up, right, unless you don't want to get up. But that's silly, isn't it? Honestly, if you are feeling like that, there's no excuse not to get up. Yeah, it is hard. It's very, very hard. If there's karmics watching as well, I've been there. I've been a karmic, yeah. I've been everything. But just start somewhere, alright? Start rebuilding your life now. The best time to do it is now, alright? Honestly, it is. And you are so much more fun nowadays. And you are. And if you're not, you can be. I said to you the other day, I feel like someone watching this has got a very dry sense of humour. And yeah, I think you're getting back to, I think, it's where I talk. You're getting back to how you were. And you're probably like laughing out loud and thinking, oh, I'm smiling a lot lately. And I'm smiling while I'm reading this because it feels really nice. And yeah, it's not, I think you really are like coming back into yourself, but into the new you. And just being more like playful. Yeah, I feel really nice on that card. Yeah, you got to eat more healthy, guys, yeah, if you can. And if not, just try. It is better for you to eat more healthy. It just makes you feel better. Because whatever you put in your body is what you are. Just treat your body like a temple. Like I said, I don't go to church. I believe in God, I don't go to church. My body is my church. So I always think, well, what would I eat if like I would treat my body like a church, like a temple? Because you've got to. And I know you can't be like dead on eating healthy all the time, but just try and at least do it a couple times a week, yeah. And it's not more expensive to eat healthy, it really isn't, because healthy food fills you up more, so you don't need as much of it. And brown bread fills you up more than white bread, it does. I don't like it as toast. I'm proper like London. I like me white toast. I don't give up certain things, but you got to give up some things. Right, God will bless your family and heal what needs to be healed, and He will, guys. As long as you stay obedient, yeah, and He's always watching over you. Don't feel that you're on your own, okay? Because He will bless your family, and even if you feel like you're having hard times at the moment, it'll be alright, okay? I've lived in bed and breakfast, and I've lived in my car, and you know what? I was thinking about this when I was washing up earlier. Like, I was thinking, why am I so, like, I get so positive with negative things. I mean, I do have my bad days. Don't get me wrong, I have a lot, but I think it's because I've always lived in situations like that where I've been in places like domestic violence with my mum. We've had to get up in the night, and I've sort of had to cope with it. And as I've got older, like if I'm ever out with people and like a bad situation happens, suddenly I'd sit there and I would burst out laughing. And people are like, what the fuck are you laughing at? I'm like, can you not see the funniness of this situation? Like, say for instance, like one time we went raving, right? We couldn't drive, we were so out of our heads, yeah. We ended up pulling into a farm. We was there ages, right? I was like, what are we going to do? We've got to stay there, right? Because we couldn't drive or anything. Then a man comes out, a farmer, anyway, goes back, asked if we all want a cup of tea. So he comes out with a jug of tea. Then his wife sees us in the farm. This is like going on hours later now. We're in hot pants, knee-high boots, right? Just been raving. Right, off our heads. And then she goes and calls the police. So then, oh my God, we didn't know, right? Then the police have come out, but we was all right because the keys were only getting in the ignition, and they were really good police. Anyway, then my mate, it's near Christmas, we've got mince pies in the back, stale. So we're all sitting there trying to eat mince pies, pretending we're normal because we can't eat. And then, do you know what? And then I just sat and thought, this is what I'm giving an example. Whatever situation you're in, just find the funny side of it, honestly. Like even having no gas and electric when we were kids. I'm not being funny. My mum was nicer when we had no gas electric because we had to get the duvet. Well, not duvet. We didn't have duvets then, but we get blankets out of our room. And then you think, well, I've never slept in the living room. And it's like fun, isn't it? And you think, oh, no, in my bed. My mum and that used to hate it. I would love it. And also you're getting more attention. I didn't never see my mum. She's always pissed. But then you're sitting there in the darkness. I'm just telling you, it might resonate with you just to be a bit more positive about negative things. This is how I cope with things. I think because when I've had times when I haven't been, I really wasn't positive about things. I'd be like, well, why is this happening to me? It's always me. As time goes on, you got to think, well, it happens for a reason. Because if you're somewhere and you end up on the street somewhere, right, you're going to meet someone on that street who probably you're going to talk to, going to be funny, or you're going to learn about them. And then you meet someone else where you've got to get a train home where you would normally drive your car. You might meet someone that'll be your soulmate forever on a train that night. That's the way you got to look at things. Around every corner that you detour, okay, it always could be a positive thing that comes out of a negative thing. I don't think you need that, but I do talk about things like this because I want you to just try and be happier about bad situations, okay? Right, anyway, sorry, I do get carried away. But yeah, they are in misery, alright? Watching you walk away. Yeah, they are. But listen, it ain't your problem. These people are really pissed off and really pissed off that you've made it, I just said. Like, you're making it or you've made it. It's nothing to do with you. It's to do with what you got and how much better they think you are of them, which you probably don't think that at all. I'm sure you're not a competitive person. I don't feel like you are. It's ridiculous. But yeah, they're in misery. But do you know what I just said? I think they're always in misery. They're always miserable. Even when things are happy for you or going well, they like make it miserable or try and ruin it. Yeah, thank you, angels. Excuse me, guys. Beautiful girl or boy. I do say girl or boy because I'm very childish at heart. Please, believe in yourself, okay? Like I just said, be positive about things. Just try. You've had enough negativity and manipulation and shit. And like, even if it's to do with work, just ignore people at work, yeah? You're there to do your job, alright? Just do your job. In life, you know, you've got to learn is just get on with what you got to do. Just fuck everyone else. Like, if you want to wear whatever, wear it. Don't worry about other people. If people are staring at you, you think they're staring at you horribly. They're probably not. They're probably standing there with their husband thinking, oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could go and do that, what they're doing. I wish I could wear that. Honestly, don't think negative of people, what they're thinking all the time, because they're normally thinking, I wish I could be like them. So be an inspiration, guys. It's time to start manifesting. Yeah, it is. And believe that you've got it, and you'll get it. All right? Just manifest. Like, anything you want, just believe that you got it. And then picture it in your head. And just don't sit there going, oh, well, I won't get it. Well, then you won't. You won't. If you keep putting that to the universe, oh no, I won't get it, they'll think, oh, well, don't have it then. You don't want it. You don't want it, innit? You're miserable git. Just literally start manifesting, guys. Some of you are really good manifestors. You really are. I'm a good manifester because I just positive mindset, even on a bad day. You got to. And then also, like, manifesting is like when you help people out and you give people like support or just help people. If you've got it, let them have it. It'll come back to you. That's how you get manifesting. You give out, you get it back. Alright? Yeah, get manifesting. Some of you are really good manifestors and you can cope in really awkward situations and get a meal together, or same thing as manifesting. Get a meal together and manifest that meal to be a bigger meal next time. You'll end up with a roast dinner. Do you know what I mean? I'll tell you what, this week I ain't bought no shopping. My neighbour next door, Kat, went to the food bank, gave me a massive bag of stuff. Like, I'm not joking, I can cook from scratch. So I've got loads of fresh vegetables, whatever. And then my mate Dave, who's been doing my decorating, he gets me today when I go there another big bag of stuff. I mean, my cupboards are full, yeah, and my freezer's full, my fridge is full. I don't even work yet, and I'll tell you who pays me. God. Because God sends me these people and these helpers. They're my angels. And that's what you've got to realise, that there are people around you, okay? Manifest them. If you've got no friends, manifest having friends. Set another plate at the table. I'm not joking, this sounds ridiculous, right? But this is how you manifest. You don't want to live in this 3D world. Live in a little kid's world. Like, you're playing and all that. And like when you was younger and you thought, oh, when I'm older, oh, you know when you used to make I used to make grass houses, now I just smoke it. Sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, when they used to cut the grass at school, we used to make grass houses, like double separate rooms and that. And we were like, oh, when we leave school, we'll always be together, we'll be friends, and we'll get a place. I wish I'd kept them friends and got a place with them. And sod all the boys off that I met that ruined my life. Seriously, that's manifesting. This is what you're going to be like when you're older. Do it as like that mindset, guys. It does work, all right? Yeah, they cut their nose off to spite their face. Yeah, I think they know that now, and they're gutted. They're more gutted about losing the money, I just said, losing your abundance, because they went on the wrong way. And seriously, guys, some of these people, they do need a therapist. Wow. Like, wow, they do. They are literally, these people are not a full ticket. They're not. They got a really warped way of thinking. Yeah, really, like, not, they're probably so used to being like this that they don't even think they need a therapist. They probably always said you needed one. These people always think people like us are weird, and we're always the ones that are a bit nutty. No, we're not. It's the other people that are weird. They honestly, they do. They're in I'm just listening to mine. They're in a really chaotic mindset at the moment. yeah, some of these people, they are involved. They are, right? But I think they're finding out their karmic partners have been lying quite a lot. It's alright, do you know what I mean? I'm not being funny. What's done to you is done to them. They're basically just assumed, confused, I just said from my angels, as what you were with them. So I don't want to get into this karmic. I know I got you, but I don't want to. God picked. Oh, I love this. This ain't come up for ages. I love this. Yeah, God can. God can pick a nobody in front of everybody and make them a somebody, mate. And he sure does. And you can say this any way you like it. God can pick a nobody in front of everybody and make them a somebody. And he sure does. And he did with me. And I'm sure he did with you. Oh yeah, these people think, oh why does she think she's like walking around like an empress? They probably don't even know you're an empress, by the way. This is tarot talk. But they know there's something godly about you. These people, honestly, they don't realise that God will pick. And it's not a nobody, it's a nobody as in they see you as a nobody. God don't see you as a nobody, he sees you as a somebody. That's why he picks you up as a nobody in front of everybody and makes you a somebody in front of everybody. That's the whole point. But yeah, honestly, oh yeah, he sure does, and he sure did. He sure did with you, mate. You need a holiday or a break. Oh, and also, I'm getting this feeling again. They might come back, your exes, and try and take you on a break or a holiday, and I don't advise that you go. I don't. Because I keep getting this water, and because it's been raining a lot as well, I feel like they're going to try and take you by the water, or is a place you used to go to by the water, and I don't believe you'll be on your own there, and there'll be an argument. I keep getting this. I'm sorry, guys, but it is laid out bare. I've got to tell you exactly how it feels, all right? Some of you, yeah, you might be on a holiday break now. You might be just planning a holiday and break. And if you are, be careful, please, by the water. I'm not saying don't go swimming, but if you've got kids, watch the kids overly more than you would normally. And, like, just, like, accident-wise, if this isn't karmic and this is someone going by the water, just be cautious by the water. Or there might be a storm that starts while you're away or where you're living. You might be getting a storm. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of water, and it's not because it's just raining. Well, it is because it's raining here, but I get the feeling. But I keep getting this thing about going away, and it's going to be near water, and be careful. But if it's a karmic, don't go anywhere near places you used to go with them. Because I got that yesterday, and I don't like it. But yeah, the holiday bit isn't like anything's going to happen. Just be careful. Be a bit more, what's the word? Dubious. Dubious. Get yourself organised now, guys. If you're going on holiday, better start packing. Come on, get out, mate. Your flight's at 5 a.m. Well, it might be, mightn't it? Come on, get packing. But you're a lastminute.com person, ain't you? Yeah, listen, guys, get yourselves organised now. I'll just do a little bit at a time. Have a little clear out, I just said. If you need to empty things out, like drawers and that, or if you start emptying old stuff out, like old things, you get rid of old energies. It just makes you feel better, all right? But whatever you plan on doing, just get yourself sorted. Yeah, you run with God now, and they are ruled and run by the devil. Just remember that, guys, okay? These people are, like, got demonic demons on them, some people. And if it's just people, like, at work that you've got rid of, they're just devilish and just sneaky and conniving. And, yeah, they just run like that. They run like the devil, and some of these karmics run with the devil, all right? Yeah, but, yeah, don't worry. Give it to God and stay prayed up, okay? I'm trying to keep this as positive as I can, guys. Dog lover, you are, or because your heart was empty, right? This is how I'm reading this today. Because your heart was quite empty, not the broken-hearted people. Maybe you might be getting a dog that'll make you feel more fulfilled with your heart, or maybe you're going to meet somebody that. Do you know what I just got? Right, I'm going to say it because I always say what I get told. I got maybe one of you had an ex, yeah, not karmic, just an ex that. We all have exes we split up with. Not many karmics about. Right. Yeah, I think you might have an ex, right? And they took the dog. Yeah, right? And maybe you split up with them. And, like, you really ain't had the dog in you, but it's both your dog. And maybe they're going to come back with the dog. That's what I'm getting at the moment. Or maybe you're going to meet someone who is a dog lover like you. And it's going to make your heart be all full again of love. Oh, I'm getting a really nice feeling off this card. I'm getting so many different things off this card. Yeah, so it could be someone coming in with a dog, an ex coming back with your dog, or maybe you've lost a dog and it made your heart feel empty and the dog's coming back, and you might find your dog. Someone might bring your dog back. Take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates, guys, because I'm getting a real... Yeah, I'm getting a lot off of this card. You'll know. You'll know. Stop talking, that is. You'll know. Maybe you're choked up about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone now. Thank you, angels. Maybe you're choked up about this dog. It's not an ex-bird, guys. Maybe you're choked up about the old dog. Let her go. She's a dog. Right, guys. You deserve better. Yeah, and they don't care. They know you deserve better. They're just coming back to get involved, to stop you on your journey, thank you, angels, just so you don't get better. Because they don't want you to have better, because they know you can do better. Alright? That's that. Yeah, listen. You had courage to trust them, right? That means that you have strength to let them go, alright? When they break that trust. Remember, guys, right, it took a lot for you, right, to get rid of these people. Yeah, because it took a lot of courage to trust them. You probably told them your secrets. So I'm just reading the cards so I can read off it for a minute, guys. I hope you don't mind. You did have a lot of courage, right? And it does take a lot of courage to leave people when you don't want to, and you've got to think about yourself. It does. It's really hard. And you had the courage to trust them and tell them secrets about yourselves that they told other people, yeah? And I can feel it. Which means you have the strength to let them go, because you don't want people around you that gets your secrets and takes your trust and basically just spills the beans and spills everything you took probably a long time to tell these people and tell someone in 2 minutes. You don't want to be with someone like that. No. So you had the strength to let them go, okay? They broke your trust, guys. They broke your trust. Trust is a very big thing to me, and I'm sure it is you. People break your trust, mate. Don't ever trust them again. Don't, honestly. Yeah, I feel you did really take a while to like get the courage to trust these people, and then they went away and told other people, yeah, well, don't, because you can't trust these people, untrustworthy little shits. Yeah, and they've not got away with hurting you, no way have they. Honestly, they haven't, yeah. Little bastards. If I had their ear here now, I'd fucking flick it. They're like kids, aren't they? Grab their ear, go and get it, you little shit. They are. They're like petulant children. They need a slap on the arse. Bring back spanking. Honestly, I reckon that's why I like that as an adult. Seriously, look, confirmation. I do. I reckon sometimes when you're a kid and you get that happen to you or whatever, I reckon sometimes that's how these men and women get these kinks, mate. I ain't even joking. And that weren't even me being abused at that happened. That's like, just like when someone just taps you in it and you oh. Don't know where that's come from. Maybe you like a little tap on the bum. Right, I'm crazy here, babes, but it's what it is, alright? Nobody will trust them soon. It's all getting exposed. Don't worry, guys. Everything's out, okay? And it's out about them being fake Christians as well. They basically took over who you were, made out they were you, and now everyone knows because everyone's seeing you and realising that you're you and they're them. Well, they don't even know who they are. They don't know who they are. Nobody will trust them. They won't because they're liars. And like I said, they broke your trust. And now people are going, I just heard, people are going to know now that they broke your trust, so they're not going to trust them, because they're probably thinking, well, I've told them things that I trusted in them. So what now I'm going to do? I can't trust them. These people are going to wind themselves up in like a little ball of wire and tangle themselves right up. But you don't give up, all right? You don't. Don't give up now, guys. If you feel like giving up, do not. You're near the end, and you're near the beginning. You're near the end of all this shit. And the beginning of what you're at. A lot of you are in the beginning already. They're not. That's why the karmics are pulling you back. Because they're not. Yeah, 1 step forward and 2 steps back if you get back with these untrustworthy little bastards. Honestly, don't. Most of them are. That's all they are. They've not had a father in their life, or their mother was a nightmare, narcissist like them. There is always time to learn something new, guys. And there is. And learn about this, okay? Seriously. Don't give up on love, I just heard as well. Don't, because of these people, alright? Listen, you learnt your lesson. This is how I'm reading this card today. There's always time to learn something new. And listen, no matter how old you are, this happened, you learn. We learn all the time. I make mistakes all the time and I'm always learning. I actually love it. I'll get a mistake. I'm quite grateful for it after. And I've smashed a few cups. Do things you enjoy. Don't look at this picture. This woman's proper ugly. I'll tell you what. I wasn't in a good place when I wrote these cards. You can tell I had really angry, ugly faces. Probably they all look like my ex, yeah? I've noticed with hair. But he ain't got hair. They've all got that look on him. Maybe I was like feeling that way. Seriously, he ain't much bigger than a tampon. Right, do things that you enjoy, really enjoy. Maybe colouring in better faces. Look at that. It's like head like a blooming saucepan. Remember the old Toby jugs that you get? Bring in the clowns. Where are the clowns? Do things you enjoy. Yeah, they're clowns, I just heard. Right, these will be the best days of your life, your new life, okay? They will be. Even if things seem a bit bad now, they're going to get better, all right? They think you don't know. Oh, you do. A lot of these, though, do actually know you know. I got told yesterday they do. Some of these do. Some of them don't. You'll know if it's you or not. But, yeah, don't worry, guys. These will be the best days of your new life. And they know that, these people. That's why they're trying to come back. They can't come to you now because they are paranoid, all right? They might want to come back, but they can't. They know they've said too much. They've done too much. They know you know, but they don't know what you know. And who knows what? About whatever you know. You know what I mean? You know? Seriously, that's how confusing these people are in this situation. But don't worry, because symbol of hard work equals determination, practicality, success and stability. And that always comes up for you, all right? It does, always. Yeah, you have done a lot of hard work and you have been really determined. And yeah, now you're a bit more practical and now you're going to get loads of success and stability. Don't let these people come in and ruin this. It's all they're after is stopping you on your path like they did before. But don't worry, leave them. God will pay debts without money, an eye for an eye. So beloved, so above, down below. Honestly, there is such thing as karma and there is such thing as God. And you deserve so much more loving, and you do. Don't be putting up with shit like this off these people. They don't deserve you, and you don't deserve that, what they give you, and you don't. You're God's child, you don't deserve it. They're just falling in the hole they dug for you now. Look, whee. I'm not being horrible, but they are. They sort of dug a hole and falling straight in it. That's why they wanted you. But you deserve more loving, and they don't. Do you know what annoys me? I just heard, right, this happened with my ex as well. They went around here lying, saying what happened in their words, that you done whatever they done to you, to them, you know what I mean? And then they got a sympathy off the people for making out that you done what they did to you. Imagine what people are going to feel like when they think, I comforted that little sod, or that little bitch. And she sat here and cried and said, blah, blah, blah. Oh, mate, they're going to have some enemies after this. They ain't even going to be able to live where they're living, I'm telling you. Oh, they just wanted you pregnant. Or if you're a bloke, they just wanted you to get them pregnant so they could keep you stuck, yeah? Like some of these little bitches do. I hate people who do this with kids, mate. Honestly. Sorry, I'm going to burst my angels. I get really annoyed. Like trapped energy. I don't like this. Trapping people for kids. And then you got a kid ends up growing up like me and you. Nah. Shut your legs. And if your bloke's tie a knot in it. Do it with your hands because they're healing. Yeah, just do yourself with your hands, girls or guys, yeah? Don't stick with getting pregnant, just DIY it, alright? I can't say much, but there you go. Healing hands, you have got healing hands. Maybe you should do a bit of healing. You are definitely a healer, someone watching this. Yeah, try and do some stuff like Reiki healing or something like that. Or maybe you might want to get into massage or something. Young mother you might have been, 16 plus. Or it might be one of your children that's a young mother, or she may be about to get pregnant by someone that wants her pregnant. Or maybe this happened to you. Someone got you stuck pregnant. Maybe. You'll know if it resonates with you, darlings. Write down your thoughts and feelings, alright, and let them go. I said this the other day. It does help. Just like write down anything on paper. I done it last night, 7 pages. Just wrote how I felt. Sometimes I feel like scribbling all over it, and I do. Honestly, do some colouring, and if you want to scribble it all out after and tear the pages, do it. Honestly, just write down your thoughts and feelings and let them go. Or write it down and just chop them up in little bits and just burn them. Not in your house, because I've done that and nearly set my bloody windowsill on fire. Yeah, I tried throwing them out and they all blew back in. That's just me all over. Since I dyed my hair blonde, honestly. Right, guys. Yeah, honestly, you grew your garden and you went organic. And you did, meaning you literally, like, cleansed yourself, started healing yourself, meditating. You just grew your garden and went organic. And what did they do? Fuck all, mate. And now over there, look, it's the fucking desert over there. Seriously, it is. You grew your garden and went organic. Everything's blooming for you. It's all growing now. All your abundance is coming. I can see gardens and flowers and all that, yeah. And guess what? All them these lot did distill, like, thieving on people, cheating on people. Now everyone's scarpered because all the truth's coming out. Yeah, look, your garden, imagine it, a nice big wall and all flowers and all that, and you tended to it and all that. You're alive for these people. It's like a fucking desert over there, mate. Guess what they want to do? Come back to your garden. Listen, they jumped in enough gardens, mate, and then gardens weren't even as nice as your garden to start with. Tell them, fuck back to your desert. Get a fucking, they'll probably get stung by a what do you call it, scorpion. Send them back to the stone they crawled under, honestly, because they don't like you now anyway. So why would you jump back? They don't like you, these people. They don't. They're jealous of you. They don't like you. They just want to be you. Well, go figure. What fucking idiot's that? Oh, I don't like you, but I really want to be you. They don't like you because they've not been blessed with the same gifts as you. They think these people are entitled. Well, they're not, because they're devious characters and they don't deserve to be you. And they don't deserve to be with you or like you or anything, because that's all they are. And listen, guys, all they are is just feeling trapped and stuck. And they want you to feel trapped and stuck, and you're not, because you know they're a devious character. And they don't like you now anyway. They want you to give up, so don't give up now, alright? They don't. Honestly, that's what they want. Right, guys, I am going to leave it there. I'm going to give you my two little cherubs, yeah? My love for you. If you've had a bad day today, right, go with it, guys. You'll be alright. I had a bit of a traumatic time today, but I'm alright. I just come home and talk to God and talk to my angels, and I just realign myself. Just try and do that yourself, alright? But if no one's told you today, honestly, you do matter to me. I only done this channel so I can be here for you, and so you're not on your own. I can give you some advice just so you feel like, oh, someone else has been through something I've been through. I'm not a big head. I don't know everything. I know a lot, but I don't know everything. I honestly do. No one does. But I'm just here for you, okay? And I'm here for me, as I found out this morning. Because talking to you about my problems is actually helping me like therapy. And, yeah, I think I am healing with you, because I couldn't even speak a little while ago properly and explain myself. So, yeah, we're in this together, guys, all right? On this mad little journey called life. Like I said, it's like a roller coaster, and you just got to ride it. And we'll ride it together. And I'll tell you what, we're in the front seat, mate. We ain't at the back no more. Alright? Hands up. Woo! We're off. Love you guys. Take care. Mwah. Love to you and your families. Adios!